Canva has a thumbnail feature that most creators don't use correctly. Look at this thumbnail. At first glance, it looks okay, but I want you to notice something. The subject is sharp, the background is sharp, all of the little details in this picture are sharp. Your eyes don't know where to look. It just means nothing stands out. Most people think that the fix would be to add text to this or to take another photo. But the real problem is that there is no separation between the subject and the background. Canva actually has a way to fix this, but like I said, most creators use this wrong, or worse yet, they don't use it at all. Let me show you the right way using this exact image. Duplicate the image by selecting the picture and click that little funny button and adjust the photo so it is right on top of the bottom image. Next up, let's select that top image and click on BG Remover in the photo editing bar. This is a Canva Pro feature and it's one I use daily. You'll know the background has been removed if you move the top image over and see the image through where the background used to be. It's important for you to know how to select the bottom picture before you can make some edits to both layers. One quick way is by grabbing the side handle and bringing it in just enough to be able to click on that back picture. The other way is by clicking on Position in the upper right bar and choosing the Layers tab on the left-hand side. One thing you may not know is tiny decisions you make along the way can really impact the way your thumbnails look. Many people either stack too many effects or don't stack enough effects. I'm going to show you some of the best ones to work with when you're working with the effect you'll see in a little bit. So we're going to choose the right ones. First, click on Adjust and click on this Auto Adjust. This will adjust the colors of your front image. If you want to, you can make manual adjustments here. For example, you could increase the saturation a little bit if you want, but most of the time I find the auto adjust button works just as well. Now that we have that one figured out, let's click on the back image. You're going to notice that it still has the adjust function up here. And one big mistake that people make is they think that they can go down and reduce the sharpness, because remember, I called it sharpness. Technically, it does blur it a little bit, but this actually is not enough. So we're going to click Reset Adjustments. If you want, you could reduce the saturation in the background. That's going to help a little bit with making sure that there's separation between you and the background as well. And I did that at -10. Let's click this back arrow and start scrolling down until you see FX Effects. What you want is blur. When you click on blur, it's going to be on the brush tab, which basically it just blurs part of the image. Even if you increase the brush size and brush the whole thing like this, and you think, oh, that's really fast, it still is not fantastic. So we're going to remove the blur and go over to whole image. This is where you can just increase the intensity. Here's what a lot of people will do. They will blur that all the way up to 100. And when you do that, this is what the image looks like. So let's click on that back image again. Remember, we are clicking this one. It's the bottom image. Edit, blur. We're going to remove the blur again. And now we're going to take the intensity. Typically, you're going to be good with 20 to 40, but play around with it and see what works best for you. I'm going to go with 34. And now I'm going to click X. That looks so much better. If you want your image to stand out even more, there is one more thing you can do. Click on the top image and go to Edit. Scroll down to Shadows. You could give yourself a glow shadow. Now notice when I add these shadows, it does shrink, but you can give yourself a glow shadow or a drop shadow, whatever you like. You could scroll down and change the blur amount if you want, the color also if you would like. Maybe you want it to be all the way white, but I think I'm just going to make it dark. I'm going to reduce or increase the blur a little bit and then click out of it. How to fix this problem that it's not the same size is you just take these handles and make it a little bigger and put it right on top until it covers up the bottom layer. There are a couple more little tricks to learn that most creators don't even consider for thumbnails. Let's see what they are. Shift and select both of the pictures selected. We can click group. Now we'll be able to move these around however we like and they're together. We're going to increase this just a little bit and I kind of want to get them in the center. Which is better? There's option A. There's option B. Once you group your images, if you want to edit something with one of the images, then just double click it. So see how I've clicked it once? I'm going to click it again. And now I'm going to click eraser, magic eraser. I want to see if I can erase this like little problem on the watermelon. By the way, that watermelon weighed 44 pounds. That worked pretty well. You can click share, download PNG, select your pages, and download. This isn't the only mistake YouTube creators make. Check out this playlist for more ideas to improve your thumbnails.